Thank you for having us here today. We're really excited to be joining you. And the first thing I'd like to do is, number one is we're from UltraLuxe Skincare. And I'd like to introduce us. I'm Joyce, and I'm the account executive, the account representative with the company. And we have Lisa and Alex.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all.
Lisa and Alex, our wonderful estheticians, and they will be performing facials today for you. And this is Nate Dakar, the president of our company.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
And then I'd like to give you a little information about UltraLuxe. What we're going to cover today is we're going to cover a little bit about the company, UltraLuxe, so you have a background about us. And we're going to give you we're going to perform a facial, and it's going to be an advanced facial with a peel in it. Have you guys done a peel yet? No. Okay. We've been in business for 22 years. We actually, Nate and his father are the owners of UltraLuxe, and they've actually been in the esthetician business for 48 years. Their mother, actually Nate's mother, is a very well-known esthetician who has been doing work in Beverly Hills in Sonia Dakar. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. Have any of you heard of Sonia Dakar? Okay. She's a famous esthetician in Beverly Hills and been doing work for 48 years. Nate and his dad, 22 years ago, decided that they were going to start a company for the estheticians, since they had such a background with clean ingredients and professional results. The reason that's so important is clean ingredients. Why are clean ingredients so important? Everyone is looking for clean ingredients today with results. They want non-toxic. They want the facial products to work, to get great results, amazing results, but they don't want the toxicity in it. So we've come up with very, very clean ingredients. All of our products are, I want you to repeat after me, vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, no chemicals, no artificial colors,
No chemicals, no artificial colors.
and all of our products are infused with essential oils. Good girl. Good girl. Essential oils. That's the girl. You're the one. That's the key. Is the essential oils, okay? And why is that different? Special essential oils are really, really important. They're very beneficial. They're very healing. Okay, and we use different essential oils in our product line, and we have various lines. I'm going to pass this chart around so you see. We have a vitamin C line, we have a rejuvenating acid line, we have an anti-aging line, a maintenance line, a clear line, a sensitive line, discoloration, and a body line. Why this is so important is we can fit everyone's needs. If someone comes in with problematic skin, we're going to use the clear line. If they have rosacea, sensitive line. So you're going to be able to cater to all of your clients. And what differentiates them, basically, you're going to see some of the same products, like omega-3, which you'll be introduced to during this facial, in different lines. Why they're in different lines, repeated, is the essential oils and the benefits they have, which Lisa, our esthetician, will be discussing with you. But I'm passing that sheet around so you have an idea of what it is. The different lines we have. Forgot what I was going to say.
Do we all get one of those charts there?
No, that's my chart. You're gonna, you get to view it, and yes, it could be available to you. Yes, definitely so. Okay. What are the features and benefits? you basically know we've been in business for 22 years. We developed our product for the professional esthetician to be able to give the best quality facial, to give her the tools she needs to perform the facials. We know we have clean ingredients. We know that they're vegan and paraben and sulfate free. We know all of that, which is great. We basically know the history of UltraLuxe, okay? What are the features and benefits? Why would you want to go with UltraLuxe? Number one is all of our products have protocols. We have kits for you when you graduate, if you're interested, okay, that have everything you need to perform a facial. With all of our facial packages, we have protocols. Today, Lisa is going to be performing a facial, and she is going to follow this protocol sheet. I'm also going to pass this around so you guys can't ever make a mistake on your facials. Being new, you might think, and there being so many different types of facials, you don't have to memorize everything. It's going to tell you here step by step the product you use, how long you leave it on for, and so forth. So every one of our packages does come with protocols. We design protocols for the esthetician. It lets you know in between when to massage, when exactly everything you should do, when the product should go on, when it should come off, when to massage, when you should hand them a mirror, everything. So that's real important. Another thing UltraLuxe does is when you purchase from us, we have a very, very strong customer support system. Why is customer support important? We're going to stand behind you and we're going to help you 100% of the way. Okay, what we're going to do is when you get your first initial package from us, a protocol package, we are going to have one of our licensed estheticians train you one-on-one. Not only on the protocol, on how to give the facial, but on all of our products. What happens after that? Well, if you need quarterly training, we provide quarterly training to you. Okay, so you're never out there lost. Plus, you could call us at any time with any questions you have. We also have a very strong support system in the respect of with your retail products. You're going to make a lot of money, you'll find out, selling retail products. Right? It's a big money maker. You'll double the price. You pay $40 for something, you sell it for 80, 30, 60, okay? We have a program where we will make you flyers, we will make you desktop talkers for you to display, and we will give you a $50, what it is if your client purchases $100 worth of product, we will give you a gift for you to give them worth $50. Okay, on that flyer, on that desktop talker, it's going to say, buy $100 worth of UltraLuxe product and get a free $50 gift. Lots of times you hear that, and it's kind of like a scam, right? People just throw in whatever they want and say, that's a $50 gift. Well, we let you choose your $50 gift, retail value, okay? So you say, I'd like 5 BB oils, 8 BB, whatever the item is, we provide it to you. The only thing we charge you for is $13 to ship it to you. We've given you the flyers, we've given you the free product, we've given you desktop talkers, and if you don't sell it, you have leftover, we'll take it back. It's free of charge, or you can do the promotion the next month. We provide this to you every single month if you'd like to utilize it. And of course you want to utilize it. It's free. It'll bring you customers, okay? The next thing we have is with every single order, you're going to get samples. Why that's so important is you want to give your customers samples to try. That way they'll get to know products, things they've never used before. It'll encourage them to purchase more from you. We also have a quarterly system where you accumulate points for all your purchases, At the end of the quarter, whatever you've earned, you get to use the following month on free product with using your dollars that you earned. So we have a very, very, very strong support system. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because it's really important. We've also done one other thing for you today if you're interested, and you all have it on your desk. It's the student kits. We've developed these specifically for you. We've never had them before. It's only for students. And what they are, you have them on your sheets, but here are the kits. Okay? This is a clarifying facial, and it has all the products and the protocol, like the sheet that you're all seeing, that gives you step-by-step instructions on how to use it. We want you to try the product. It's the only way you'll ever know how it really feels, the results of it. You try it on yourself, your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your kids, whoever you like. But we want to give you the opportunity. The packages are $99 if you're interested, and we have 4 different ones. We have a clarifying facial, a microvenom, which Lisa will be demonstrating today, a vitamin C, and a hand treatment. For you cosmetology students, hand treatment, that's really important because as you're doing hair, you can offer a hand treatment. There's no pressure to buy these, we just have them available if you're interested. Does anyone have it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a question. How many people do you think it can do with just that one
With
kit?
this?
With that personal kit for us?
Probably about,
Facials?
yeah.
About 2 to 4 facials. Yeah.
So let's see if we have to buy the bigger product.
So you're gonna get some large product. In the hand treatment one, it's all but one retail size, so it's probably 40, 50 hand treatments, okay? On the facials, it's probably 2 to 3, but you're gonna have a lot of leftover product because there's some retail size, okay? And the rest are samples. The samples probably only yield 2 or 3 treatments. But let Lisa get started. Any questions? Any other questions?
Thank you, Joyce.
Okay.
Okay, this is Lisa, and Deshauna is gonna be our model today. Yay, Deshauna, thank you so much. And you're totally prepared. You have your little bandana on, so you won't get it in your hair. It's okay. I don't care what the edge is. Those of you that didn't get samples in cosmetology, make sure you see me before you leave. Maybe we'll pass it out back there, okay? Good, okay?
I go through me and pay him right now, but I'm not nothing to
What happened?
Today's a good day.
What happened?
I have no idea. It just happened yesterday.
And the weather doesn't help.
No, we can go
I told her that she was in my mind. She's gonna take this all over now.
If you can't see, you're welcome to move forward and stand around. If anyone can't see, please feel free to come up.
Just until it starts.
She's doing,
Great question. She's asking what type of skin is this facial good for? And I want to say it's great for everybody, but especially your aging, mature skin that is lacking hydration and moisture. Okay?
And we all want to start early so we don't lack that hydration and moisture. So it's not just for old.
Who's excited? Yay! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our fresh eyes, okay? And like Joyce mentioned earlier, we are a botanical skincare line that focuses on clean ingredients with professional results, okay? So the unique thing about fresh eyes is that it's not only gonna remove that stubborn makeup around the eye area, waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner, eyeshadows, things like that. It's also going to help strengthen your natural eyelashes because it's jam-packed with antioxidants, okay? So with this guy, what I like to do with my clients is I'll apply it first, and I like to apply it like medium thick, and I apply it with a little cotton swab, and then I do the rest of my protocol, and then once I'm done removing the second cleanse is when I'll go ahead and remove the fresh eyes. Why do I leave it on? Because I really want it to break down that makeup, and I really want those antioxidants to reach deep down into that pore, that hair follicle, and just kind of really strengthen that hair, okay? So, I like to put it on the cotton swab like I said. And I like to do it just like this, just saturating it.
And on our protocol sheet, she's now on step 2. The first one was consultation, and she's now doing the fresh eye. So it's step by step.
If your client has eyelash extensions, do not use this product. It will pull them right off, okay? So this is gonna be good for, let's say a client has done eyelash extensions for the past 5 years without really giving their eyelashes a break. This is a great product for them. Or anybody who just has thin eyelashes that wants their eyelashes to be just healthier, fuller, longer, you're gonna wanna get them on this guy. Okay, so I apply it and I coat the eyelashes, because again, we want to make sure that we are putting the product on the lashes. So I coat the eyelashes. And then I let it sit. And then I move on to my next step, which is going to be our nourishing wash. Seems like you guys are very familiar with Dermalogica. Dermalogica has a pre-cleanse, which is very similar to our nourishing wash. Do you notice sometimes it's like an oil and then you emulsify it with a little bit of water and then it turns into a cream? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what this guy does. But what's the difference between ours and Dermalogica's? Exactly. It's vegan, clean ingredients. It's not going to have any of those fillers that are going to cause eczema and rashes and throw your pH off. Okay, so this is going to be that version, but a cleaner version. Okay?
Okay, she's now on step 3.
Okay, so we're gonna work it in dry, okay? And what I mean by dry is I'm not gonna emulsify with any water just yet. Why? Because I want that oil to break down that dirt and makeup that your skin has accumulated throughout the day. The key ingredients, this is going to have verbena in it, it's going to have vitamin E in it, it's going to have also a little bit of kojic acid for the brightening. I believe it's also going to have I think it's cranberry oil. And it's going to also have that essential oil, which is going to be lavender and patchouli. Yeah, patchouli.
Talk to me.
So this cleanser is going to be great for everybody, okay? Everybody. Even if they do have oily, acneic skin, this is going to be great for them. Because lavender is like a natural anesthetic, okay? And it also brings down inflammation. Patchouli is very, very anti-aging. Kojic acid, we know, is really good for brightening. So I really like to work that in there. I don't like to do okay? I really want to make sure that I'm breaking down that dirt and oil, okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is great as a facial massage, okay? This is really, really good to use as a facial massage oil, okay? You guys see how that turned into a milk? Okay. Okay. And once you work that into the skin and work that into a cream, you're going to want to go ahead and remove it. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great facial for anybody, especially somebody who is experiencing premature aging or loss of collagen and elasticity. This facial is going to be jam-packed with peptides, apple stem cells, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, all of those ingredients that are really going to be given to the skin. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our second cleanse, okay? Now you're gonna wanna gauge your client, okay? So obviously if they're a little bit more on the oily side, if you see a little bit of acne, you're gonna wanna use a cleanser that's gonna be more suited towards their skin, okay? But because she has more, I wanna say more normalized skin, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Nourishing Wash again, okay? But like I said, if you notice anything like oiliness or acne, you're gonna wanna go in with like more of like a gel cleanser, something that really breaks down that oil and that bacteria that's accumulated in the skin. I always wanna cleanse twice, it's like a good rule of thumb. Because the first cleanse, it's always just gonna remove the surface dirt and oil. And the second cleanse is always gonna reach deep down into your pores and really clean them out. Yes, pretty hair? You can tell by the size of your pores. If you notice somebody has larger pores here and smaller pores, they have combination. If you notice somebody just has large pores throughout, they always look kind of shiny, they're oily. If you notice somebody and you're up close to their skin and you don't, their pores are really tight and sealed and tiny, they most likely have a more of a drier skin. So it just really depends on the pore size. And since the fresh ice has been sitting now for a while, I'm going to go right over her eyes with this. This is why it's not good for eyelash extensions, because it will pull them right out, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and emulsify that into cream. Can everybody see how that's transforming?
Yes.
Perfect. Hi, welcome. And then for our cosmetology students as well, I love upgrading. So when your clients are like sitting in the chair and you know that they're gonna be here for a while, you can always just say, you know, are going to be here for a while, I can offer you, you know, a hand treatment, and then whatever you guys, $15, $20, whatever your guys' upgrade fee is. But that gives them an opportunity to get pampered that day, you know, just to really feel pampered, like they're really, really getting the treatments done. Okay, so the hand treatments are excellent upgrades for our cosmetology students. I don't know if I would use it for shaving. I would probably use our blue mask.
I'm talking about the steam.
Oh, the
We have a
steam.
class on that soon. Oh, the barbers are gonna have a class, cause I'm telling them how big and the
Oh,
industry is getting.
okay.
Yeah, the barber industry is getting very big, so
I
they're,
think you can.
you can. You
yeah.
can shave with it, but they usually push it out of the way when they shave.
Like it's still.
We're gonna talk about that in our class.
Well, we have a whole entire collection for our sensitive skin. So I would go in with either our bergamot or our soya wash, which is for sensitive skin. But no, great question. Okay, now I'm removing these guys. Or this fresh eyes. Remember we put the fresh eyes on? So now we're removing it. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next step, which is gonna be our blue mask. Some of you might be wondering why we're using a mask so early in the skincare regimen, and the reason why is because this mask is going to be very, very giving, and it's going to prep the skin for the products following. Does that make sense? So the products, so we're gonna apply this, it's gonna prep the skin, make it nice and soft, and then once we remove it, it's going to allow the products following to really penetrate and really so the client can get the best benefits out of the treatment, okay? So with this guy, I like to apply it light to medium, really, really full. So this is going to have blue azelene, which blue azelene brings down inflammation. Okay, it's going to have hyaluronic acid in it. It's going to have chamomile, bergamot. This is for sensitive, yes. So this mask would be excellent for you. Excellent for you. If you are like going somewhere, like you have an event to go to, and you notice your skin is just not acting right, you notice you have like dry spots or hot spots or just anything funky going on with your skin, you're gonna wanna use the blue mask because it's gonna prep your skin for the following products and just give your skin a nice lift, nice hydration, and bring down any inflammation, most importantly because of the essential oil blend. Did you have another question?
I do. What is
Hyaluronic acid is found in our own skin, but as we age and the environment, our lifestyle, it starts to kind of diminish in our skin over time. So hyaluronic acid is what's used in fillers, like for your lips, for your laugh lines. A lot of dermatology and medical spas still use hyaluronic acid as for their fillers. But hyaluronic acid it's found in our own skin. But this obviously is going to be plant derived, but it's very plumping, it's very healing, it's very hydrating, and it's just going to provide that protective barrier against your skin, for your skin.
So how is that made up? What is it made up?
This has blue azelene in it.
No, the hyaluronic acid.
What is it made out of? Gosh, that's a great question. What is
like?
hyaluronic? I mean, what would you say hyaluronic acid?
Where does it come from?
From our body produces it. So say that again.
This is human.
Yeah,
hyaluronic
that-
acid.
that-
That's what
but no,
It
our
comes
own
from plants.
yes, but our own body, you know, when we're little, when we're or babies, our own body produces this crazy amount of hyaluronic acid. Where it's made from in our body, I have no idea.
No, I know that part, but what I'm saying is like, how do you get it to put it into the product?
Oh, it's from a plant. Yeah, it's plant derived. So, what type of plant? Usually, like aloe vera plants.
Okay.
What other type of plants? Like really, like the plants that are like really juicy and like.
The
Yeah.
sounded a little
Like, yeah,
chemical.
Yeah. How natural. I know, right? Because it's like it's a natural line, but then you hear something like that, and you're like, wait. No, so I get it. That was a good question. So we're gonna leave this on for about 3 minutes. Can somebody time this guy for me? We're gonna leave this on for 3 minutes, and during this time, you can offer a scalp massage, a shoulder massage, arm and hand massage. You could even do their feet if that's something you want to do. There's some estheticians that be, massaging the feet as well as a service. You're like, no. You're like, you know what? There's a nail salon across the street. But no, there are.
Lisa?
Yes. Yes.
What was
Yes.
the question?
Hyaluronic acid. Yeah, they have some really amazing hyaluronic acids on the market. There are some that are like. I'm sorry?
I heard the Ordinary one is good. The brand, the Ordinary.
I haven't really worked with the Ordinary before. I haven't heard anything negative, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. Yeah, hyaluronic acid it's an amazing product, and it's an amazing ingredient to put into a product because, like I said, it's very plumping, it's very hydrating, it's very giving. It's what keeps our skin youthful. It's what keeps our skin nice and plump and young.
Can you use it as like, let's say you have hormonal acne?
Absolutely. I have clients that they can't use moisturizers because, or I shouldn't say that because everybody needs a moisturizer, but they can't use heavy moisturizers. They can't use certain moisturizers because of the mixture or whatever. So therefore, clients like that, you can get them on hyaluronic acid because hyaluronic acid is gonna, like I said, it has a very, very tiny molecular structure, so it's really, really gonna be giving to the skin. It's gonna instantly drive deep down within that skin and instantly go to work. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of dermatologists and medical spas use it to inject with Restylane and lip injections and things like that. Hyaluronic acid has been used in the beauty industry for forever. That's exact. She made a good point. It's like giving your skin a big gulp of water. That's what hyaluronic acid is. Okay. How many more minutes?
Ready, loud. Loud.
During like the last minutes, what I like to do is just really work this guy in there.
You get big tips, huh?
That's a year. Joyce, can you have me the warm towels in the hotel? What area are you in? Valley. Yeah.
And you're all welcome to come visit us, and we have classes that we'll inform you about with your sign-in sheet. We're in Chatsworth, and we'll let you know when we have free classes for you to attend.
Time is up.
No, I'm just It's just too much. You just have to bring everything. Yeah, it's just too much. 3 minutes. Okay.
So you do like 4 moves?
I'm sorry?
You do like 4 moves?
I kind of just like
You just repeat the same thing
do like a
over
little
and over?
freestyle around the face, just to kind of really work it in there. Oh, you can leave this one. And then after, once we're done removing this amazing blue mask, which I really want you to try, we're gonna start with our enzyme peeling cream. And Joyce is gonna pass this guy around because we really want you guys to experience this unique exfoliation not a scrub. It is not a chemical. It's an enzymatic peel. Okay, so it's going to dissolve the dead skin cells as opposed to scrubbing them off. Okay. It has. I don't know everything. It has cardamom in it, which cardamom is a very, very powerful antioxidant. It also has the essential oil blend of the patchouli, the lavender, has vitamin E in it as well, hyaluronic acid, and
It has pumpkin
enzymes.
enzymes.
The number one
And
thing, pumpkin enzymes.
it has absolutely no acids in it. So you can use it 2-3 times a week. And exfoliation is super, super, super important. You need to let your clients know that, because otherwise it's like putting product over a sweater. It doesn't seep all the ways into your skin. I'm going to pass, as soon as she uses the enzyme peeling cream, I'm going to pass it out to everyone. And I'd like you to put it on the back of your hand. Not too thick. Let it dry, and then we're going to gomage it off in a circular motion. And you will see the difference between the hand you put it on and the hand you did not put it on. The hand you put it on, once it was gomaged off, it's going to be brighter, it's going to be softer, you'll be totally impressed. And I advise that you do that with your clients, so they could really see what's going on, the difference. And for you Cosmos students, it's a great thing for you to do for them, to see with the hand treatment. Just start doing one hand so they can see the difference. You'll be blown away.
And just leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes, not wet. If it's still wet, leave it on for a little bit longer until it's semi-dry.
And then just
slowly
gomage.
just rub it off, and your dead skin will start peeling off.
You'll love it. Love it.
All right, Joyce, pass it on.
All right, so we're gonna put this guy on. Now, there are 2 ways to do this. There is the professional way, which is how I'm doing it now. You apply it, you let it sit, and then you remove it with a warm towel. If you are selling this to your client, they're going to want to apply this, let it fully dry, and gomage it off. Okay?
And the whole time you leave the steamer on?
I like to leave the steamer on, but if they're sensitive and they have like rosacea, I would turn it off. But because she has pretty normal skin and she's not pinking up on me, I'll leave it on.
This is our enzyme peeling cream. So it's very,
You
very
can have sensitivity to this product that you'll really.
This is gonna be really good for everybody, especially your hypersensitive and sensitive skin. It doesn't have any acids, it doesn't have any granules in it, so it's gonna be very, very light. It's not a scrub, yeah. It's a really unique exfoliant. Like Joyce mentioned, it does use pumpkin enzymes and cardamom, so it has really good ingredients in it. Okay, so somebody time this for about 3 minutes for me. And then once we get No, I still want you to try them. So what I would do is just, you can always like patch test, like maybe use it like on the side, and then see how your skin does, wait a few hours, and then if you don't have any reaction or anything, then you can use it. But always patch test, especially for you who's sensitive. Even me, I'm very, very sensitive, so I always use a patch test.
Mayonnaise cute.
Which one do you want? Okay. Here you're ready. Not completely, just so it's. Let it
Does
dry.
anybody have any questions so far?
I'm gonna pass. Thank you. Just a little bit. don't rub it completely in, so you still want to be able to see it, the white layer.
Okay, where are we at as far as time? 1:29. One more minute? Okay, so with that being said, since we have about a minute left, I'm just gonna kind of work this guy in there.
Just one hand. Nobody rub it off yet. Where is yours? You guys, that girl, here.
I was trying to put it on both hands.
Oh, you're cheating.
Stretch it out.
Compare the two hands.
I wanted some hands.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you. But not now. I want you to keep your hands.
Thank you, Steam, right in time. You can use this up to 3 times a week. If you're like really sensitive and like yourself, I would probably do it like 2 times.
So Sarah, most facial products usually tell you 2 times a week.
2 times, but if with this guy, because it's really just giving to the skin, it's not as aggressive as like a chemical peel or a scrub, you can use it more often. A scrub, like 2 times. A peel, once a month. Okay, so towel.
Ooh, face.
Don't remove it till it's dry.
Don't remove it until it's dry.
Is it dry, Lucy? So I would let it sit.
Goodbye.
You kind of want it like this. See how you can see her skin? So you kind of want it down. So just like this. So like that's what it is. A small, medium layer.
So you remove it with a hot towel always?
No. So if your client's buying it, they're gonna have it completely dry, and then they're gonna gamage it off. If you're doing it in the treatment room, you're gonna apply it like I'm doing it and remove it with a hot towel. Meaning like you kind of hold your skin a little taut, and then you kind of just rub it off. You know, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
she comes here. You didn't like it? What was it that you didn't like?
I know she was red, but it was like I didn't want it. And then the module they had made, I put it on my, maybe I should have put it on my face. But I'm thinking, maybe it feels like there.
This enzyme heals roots.
Imagine your face.
That's all the dead skin with the product. It sticks to the product. the skin, and it
No one remove it till
eats
it's
away
dry.
the enzymes eat away at the end.
Okay, any redness, any pinkness, anything funky going on? No, right? This is going to be your best friend.
Amazing.
This is going to be the exfoliant that you use in every single one of our protocols. Okay? Yes, this is amazing. And rejuvenated just happened. Yeah, that was and we just removed it off of her face. And her skin just looks so much brighter and more hydrated, okay? And now it's ready for all of the products that we're gonna put on there, okay? This protocol is going to, this protocol incorporates a chemical peel, which sets this facial apart from all of the other facials. There's not a lot of facials out there that incorporate chemical peels in their protocols. This one does, okay? And it incorporates the Hydrating Pro Peel, which has 30% lactic acid in it, okay? Lactic acid, does anybody know the benefits of lactic acid? No? Okay. So lactic acid in the chemical family has the largest molecular structure, meaning it's going to be a surface worker. It's going to really help to break down hyperpigmentation from the sun, from medication, from acne. It's also going to help to hydrate the skin. So anybody who's experiencing just dehydration would really highly benefit from a lactic acid peel. Okay, very plumping, very anti-aging. So we're going to go ahead and apply that to her skin.
And I want to add the lactic acid we use is not milk derived; it's plant-based derived. That's how the line is also vegan. Some lactic acid really comes from milk. That's the most common one.
How's it going?
This is a chemical peel. Yes. So this is going to actually, it has the 30% lactic in it, so it's going to help with like sunspots, and it's going to really help hydrate the skin. Yeah, we incorporate this chemical peel in this facial, which sets it apart from some of the other facials that we do offer.
That was classic first.
You like it, right? It's so good.
You guys, do you love the results? You definitely see them, right?
For this facial, every single one of our accounts charges different. It really depends on where you're.
So come up front.
We have an account in Beverly Hills, they charge really different. We have an account in LA, they charge $125. So it really depends on, yeah, on where you're at. Yeah.
Individual, because you be the local law in charge of it, it don't matter. As long as you know, you can believe in what
No, what I'm saying is like, for different accounts, charge different prices depending on where they're located. So I have a few. All right, you guys, take it down.
And this one is the chemical filtration.
Yes, and the great thing about this, I'm gonna tell you guys a little trick that I like to do. This chemical, not any of the other ones, but this particular chemical peel you can put right underneath the eye, okay? You can, especially with salicylic, if you put that under your eye, you're gonna, it's not gonna be good. You don't wanna put salicylic acid underneath your eye. No. Okay, so can somebody time that? We're gonna leave this on for about 5 minutes.
Most chemical peels
it's really up to the esthetician if they feel like taking it up a notch. You can layer chemical peels as much as you want, but you have to prep the skin. You have to gauge the skin. You can't do that on somebody who you've never met before, you know. And I've seen that. I've seen people go into these spas and they're like, I want a chemical peel. And the esthetician's like, okay, you know, let's do it. Not taking into consideration if they're on medication. Have you prepped their skin? Is their skin sensitive or not? And I've seen damage from chemical peels, and that's why it's so important to just stay educated on chemical peels. Just try and just build your knowledge as much as you can with them. And really prepping your client before you give them a chemical peel. And what I mean by prepping is send them home with a retinol cream or serum, because retinols are really good preppers as well. Prepping their skin as far as like sometimes chemical peel, like sometimes a medical spa will give them like a kit, and that kit is like products to kind of prep their skin. So just things like that. It's really important to prep the skin before a chemical peel. And then just like I said, gauging the skin, because you don't ever want to just put a chemical peel on somebody because you don't know how they're going to react, or you know, they might get so red and so irritated, and then you're going to be sitting there panicking. So that's why it's always good to gauge the skin and have this guy on hand, because this guy is going to be your little lifesaver. Yeah. Any redness? Any redness?
You recommend doing a patch testing before chemical peel?
You can do a patch test before a chemical peel. That's a great idea. I've worked at a medical spa before, and we did do patch testing, like behind the ear. And then we have the client come back the next day or call us and let us know like the result, the outcome. And you know, most of them don't have reactions, so we can move on, but some of them do. And those ones that do, if you put a chemical peel on them, they will burn, you know, and they will get a really bad reaction. So it's just really about just getting to know your client, asking those important questions, and are you using retinol? Are you using are you on Accutane? Are you using anything resurfacing like retinol? Are you using any Tazarac? Things like that you have to ask, because those will affect the chemical peel result. Does that make sense? Okay, how many more minutes? So with this chemical peel, with any chemical peel, rule of thumb, I like to just kind of abide by the rule of cleansing it twice. Removing it, going in with the cleanser, and removing it again. You never want that client to step out that door feeling any kind of tingling or burning, because guess what? They will not come back to you. They will leave a review saying she burned. Okay? Clients are like that. They'll get you for any little thing. So you have to be careful. So making sure that you neutralize that peel before they step out the door. Okay? Right. I'm telling you, there are people out there that are just, they will complain, you know, so that's why it's, you know, just covering your own butt, just making sure that, you know, you're following the protocol. But that won't be, they won't tell you that, so that's why I like to really stress that. Like, always cleanse the skin after
Lisa, what was the question? Can you tell us the question out loud?
So with the chemical peel, you're gonna want to make sure that you remove it with the cleanser after you wiped it down with the aesthetic wipes. You always want to make sure that it is removed, because if they step out that door and they feel any type of uncomfortable or stinging, they will leave a bad review. They will not come back to you. So you always want to make sure that you're removing the chemical peel effectively. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead. How many minutes? Exactly. It'll still penetrate, and especially, let's say you're like, oh, I feel like misting my skin, not realizing, oh, I got a chemical peel, and she didn't remove it all the way. Let me mist my skin. Boom! Right there, you activated it. So it's gonna just keep, you know, you'll kind of get sensitive, you know. not pinking up or nothing. And sometimes you'll get that. You'll get like somebody who gets a little pink, a little red. That's normal. That just means their skin's a little sensitive.
She has really pretty skin.
She is very pretty.
skin, yeah, very.
Okay, so I'm removing it with the aesthetic wipes first.
It's kinda like when you bleach someone's hair, you have to put the,
Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my nourishing wash.
Okay, step number 6 was the Pro Peel. So we know exactly what we're doing with our protocol sheet, right? It's making it real easy for us.
which step did you put on?
This step is not in the protocol. This is just kind of something I do. But I just like to stress that to you ladies because I've been in the industry and that has happened to me when I first started. You know, I kind of got thrown to the wolves and I just had got out of school and then it was like, okay, go do this chemical peel. I did the chemical peel and she came back and it was just not good. So.
And your first one, like, that was total.
That was, oh my god, that was so long.
How long did you work?
Oh, like 6 years.
Didn't you just put on this?
Oh, this is the nourishing wash. So I went back in with the nourishing wash because I want to make sure that I neutralize that peel. Okay. Okay, we're gonna remove it, and now we're gonna go ahead and start layering our products, and then we're done. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, all of our products can be mixed together. If you wanted to use our oils and mix them with our masks or our moisturizers or our cleansers, you can do that. So like let's say our mud lavender wash, which is really, really good for excessively oily, acne-prone skin. If that's too dry for you, you experience a little bit too dry, you can always mix a little bit of oil and mix it together and cleanse your skin like that. You can mix all of our products together. Which is awesome because we can be like little chemists, you know?
They're all meant to be layered.
Yeah, mixing things together and seeing what works. That's the fun thing about UltraLuxe is that you can be you can be your own little chemist. Like you can just put all of these products together, play with them, see what goes together, see what doesn't, you know, just kind of playing with the products. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your sensation?
I don't have it.
Okay, perfect. We can move on to the next step. If she said 1, I'd still keep cleansing it off. I would still keep going in with removing it. But because she said nothing, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step. Aromasol mist. This is going to be great for balancing the pH in your skin, also keeping that hydration in your skin. It is jam-packed with antioxidants and minerals to kind of just keep your skin nice and balanced. You can mist your skin with this guy throughout the day. It sets your makeup and it's really, really good for everybody. And we have different ones in different collections. I don't know if Joyce mentioned this earlier, she might have, but our collections are set apart from each other by the essential oil blends, okay? So in the maintenance, it's gonna utilize lavender, patchouli. In the sensitive, it's gonna utilize chamomile and bergamot, and also lavender. In our acne, it's gonna utilize lavender, tea tree, you know, things, essential oils like that. This one's gonna have the patchouli. The main in the anti-aging and maintenance, it's the patchouli because patchouli is very, very good. Okay, go ahead and and frankincense. Yeah, I have. Oh, do you want to see this? Oh, we're doing this. and dive into our seaweed liposome gel. What makes this guy so different from all of the other UltraLuxe products? This guy has a 12-hour release technology, meaning once it's in your skin, it's going to dry deep down in your skin, release its active ingredients, and it's going to do that every 12 hours for up to 72 hours. Does that make sense?
So wash your face.
No, once you wash your face, it's off. Yeah. This product, when it's sitting on your skin, it's releasing those active ingredients into your skin throughout the day. Okay. This is from our maintenance collection. So again, it utilizes the patchouli, some lavender. So this is going to be your antioxidant topically for your skin. So we take a multivitamin. You know, we take a multivitamin, some of us, you know, every day. So this is going to be that, but just topically for your face, okay? So it's going to help with hyperpigmentation. It's going to help with that moisture retention. It's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, all that good stuff. It's very light, so you're going to use this as your serum step, okay? And it also has licorice root in it. Can you smell it? You guys want to smell this thing? Smell it? Go ahead and smell it. Here you go, Joyce.
At least you didn't say it take off 5 years and 30 days.
Right? No, yeah, she said you have to use it morning and night to take off 5 years.
This is the seaweed liposome passage, so you can feel it, smell it, touch it.
Very, very giving to the skin, ladies and gentlemen. It has a very beautiful slide, or glide, I mean, not slide, glide. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and talk about one of the most popular treatments within our UltraLuxe family, which is the 9. Why do we call it the 9? Because this guy has 9 peptides plus apple stem cells that are going to help with lifting, tightening the skin. Guys, this is Botox in a bottle, okay? So this is like one of our top sellers. You would put this in the areas where you would get Botox, okay? What this does, like I said, it has those 9 peptides, okay? These are the active ingredients, the 9 peptides plus apple stem cells. Okay, apple stem cells protect our skin against aging, protect our skin against damage, okay? So every product out there should have apple stem cells because it slows down the aging process. Who doesn't want that? Okay, so we're gonna put this in the areas where we would get Botox. This is great for our clients that are scared of needles. They don't want Botox because they have a fear of needles. You wanna get them on this guy. Or our clients who wanna maintain that look in between their Botox services. You want to get them on this, okay? Very, very tiny molecular structure. Has the tiniest molecular structure of the products that we carry, okay? Meaning it's going to drive deep, deep down there and do its thing. So I'm going to put that in the areas. We have a customer that is so obsessed with this that he just puts it all over his face. He's like, I'm not putting it in those small little areas, I'm just gonna drown in it and just put it all over my face. So he puts it all over his face and he is just so obsessed with this treatment.
How does he look?
He looks great. He looks, it's Matthew from Larchmont. He looks really good. His skin is beautiful. It's really nice.
It's a great treatment. And you can use it under your moisturizer.
We are going to go ahead and go in with the Eye Lift Complex. And if you see here, it's very tiny, but it has our microvenom in it. And what our microvenom consists of is those 9 peptides with the apple stem cells. That's what makes up our microvenom. Microvenom is like our little thing, it's our little trademark. It's kind of, it's unique to UltraLuxe. So you will not find microvenom anywhere else but UltraLuxe, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and apply that to the eye area. This eye cream is excellent for your mature skin, okay? I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for your younger clientele just because it's a little bit more on the thicker side. And a lot of younger clientele, they kind of like a more mattified look. But they can use this guy at night to prevent the signs of aging, because the first signs of aging is your eye area, okay? So this is gonna help not only correct, but also prevent. And it's great for everybody. If they have oily skin, they can use this guy at night and use maybe more of a mattifying one in the morning time. So if I have any left over, I just go right in here, right above the lips. And you notice I'm not rubbing it in, because what does rubbing do? So I like to dab it right in there. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our hydrating day complex, which has our microvenom in it, which has
Very good.
This is going to be our anti-aging daily moisturizing treatment. Great for everybody, but especially to prevent the signs of aging and correct. Also hyperpigmentation. Alright guys, last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and seal everything up with our MicroVenom SPF 30, okay? So it's not only gonna protect your skin against the sun, it has our microvenom in it, which is gonna do what? It's anti-aging, it's going to help with that aging process. Because I know for me, I wanna slow the aging process down. I'm trying to do preventative care. This is these products, okay? So, no, that's why I wanted her to pass it around, because once you guys try this, you're gonna want it. It goes in just like a moisturizer, and it's amazing. So, Joyce?
This is very special. You will love our SPF. It does not leave streaks, it does not leave lines, it smells wonderful. It has the synthetic snake venom, which is the Botox.
Snake?
It's synthetic snake venom. It's called snake. And it's not snake, you guys. It's not snake.
Right in there?
But
No
it's what
streaks
acts
behind.
as a topical Botox. It has that in it as well. And it's just,
Look at her
just try
skin,
it. You'll
guys.
love it.
No
looks
white
amazing.
streaks.
You could just,
No white
hey,
streaks,
you
no
might wanna put that.
thickness of product left behind. Her skin looks nice, rejuvenated, hydrated, plump.
You'll love this. It's very moisturizing.
Everybody.
It can be used on your face, your body.
Yeah, my uncle uses this and he's like this. My uncle is dark and he uses it and he loves it. It's his favorite SPF.
Iron sunscreen.
Oh, it does feel like amazing. It's so good. It's like every single person that I have introduced this SPF to, they're like, I need it. Like, I want it. I need it. Where can I get it? Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, does anybody have any questions on anything that we just discussed? The more that you use these products, you're only going to see fabulous results. And like I said, the added benefit is that it's vegan, it's natural. Right? interested, I would highly recommend at least trying the product out so you ladies and gentlemen can see what the hype is all about. So definitely would love for you guys to try these products out, okay? So thank you again.
As I mentioned, if you're interested, we have these special packages for you. And we have the MicroVenom Facial, which she demonstrated. We have the clarifying, we have the vitamin C, and the hand treatment. They're only $99. It has all the products. And the reason I encourage you to get one of these, it's not for the sale, trust me, we're not making any money on it because we discounted it steeply, okay? Is for you to actually try the products, for you to actually be able to see how they work on you, your friends, your family, and it has a copy of the protocol, so you know exactly how to use it. You just line up the products and copy the protocol. Would anybody like to purchase one of these packages? The MicroVenom, the vitamin C, the clarifying, or the hand treatment?
The big bottle, that was my question. What do we want to get eventually, the big whole?
I'm going to stay in touch with you, and we have our information, and we're going to stay in touch with you, and we're going to get you discounts. We're offering you discounts on our protocol packages when you're ready to order the large ones for your back bar and for your retail. We're offering you discounts on those packages, and it's the retail size of everything. But if you'd like to try the products beforehand, you have a week. You all have our card. Please contact us if you'd like to purchase one of these packages. As I said, we're not making any money on these. We just made them special for you to try. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you,
so
Joyce.
much.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much.